What's up? I'm Grizz. Welcome episode 9 of Yamada. We had a lot of cool and fun development stuff regarding the festival and everything else that happened at it between our main two, and I'm kind of hoping we just kind of keep up with that and maybe they press and give some answers or ask for some questions, you know, to lead us in that direction. I'm feeling good about it. I'm excited to see kind of what happened, and I hope they don't just kind of forget about it and that we lose all progress and momentum it seems like that we have. So let's just see what ends up happening there. If you like it all, to like and subscribe. They do mean a lot to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion, leave any comments about this episode or series. Let's go in though with episode 9. This girl again? Oh no, it's Akira. It's alright, but yeah, this fucking girl. Good luck, bro. Yeah, we gotta hang out. Let's talk. Yeah. Would you all wait for someone? If someone told you that you had to wait, and they're like, oh, we could walk home together. I think it would depend on the wait for me. I ain't waiting more than like 10 minutes. I don't care who you are. I'm going home. What a shame. You could change that though. Yeah, absolutely. It's very noticeable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you even told him to wait. Yeah. A little bit. He means well. You gotta give him a chance. But is that all? But why do I only feel this way towards him instead? Yeah. My fanny pension days. Yeah. Probably work a min-wage job. Talking about living lavish, yeah. Why are you not feeling that way? I feel like you should. Oh no. That's gonna send the heart racing, dude. It's over. We're gonna have to go calm down. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. You can't. Yeah, who else would it be? No. Oh, okay. The continuous spiraling of thoughts and not understanding what's going on. I'd be all over him. Yeah. I respect you, Momo. Runa. What went wrong? Oh, in person. I thought you meant. What happened, Runa? Things are going bad. What did she say? Oh yeah, that's bad for her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, is it the one he goes to school with? You should be open to it too, yeah. There's not many of us. No. Look what happened. What you didn't think was gonna happen before. Yeah, Runa is so extra, dude. So childish. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like odd numbers either. I'm with her. No. Calm down, calm down. Oh no, oh no. No. It is her though. That's because he doesn't know much.
茜さんの時みたいに意地悪したら本当に怒るよって言われちゃった。仲良しの女の子。
Wow.
なんか意外だね。山田が女の子を紹介とか。
Yeah.
まあそうだね。
And then you start questioning what their relationship could be like and what that could mean for you and all the negatives. Don't just hand it to her.
何してんの？山田さんの番号入れとく。茜さんからかけてみてよ。ルナは
Oh.
警戒されてダメだったけど、茜さんになら教えてくれるかな。
Oh. This could be really big right here.
些細なきっかけでできるものなの。
Yeah.
院長ハロー。
Interesting that you're questioning it.
岡本、ギルドの件ありがとうね。
Let's
マスターに掛
go.
け合ってくれて。
はい。何の話？ゲームの話。
Yeah, don't worry about
あ、ボス。
最近始めたんだけど、
院長隠れゲーマーだもんな。
別に隠してないって。ただ女の子同士でそんな話にはならないでしょ。
Sure, sure.
恋バナとか多いし。
Bro, he just stuck that whole fucking thing into his mouth.
別に。
What?
院長も青春
Bro,
のゲームに
look what's
捧げたもん
left.
な。
Is he just not gonna answer them? He's just gonna give the phone to her and be like, speak. I don't recognize this number.
知らない番号だし、もうすぐ授業始まるから。
Give it a shot.
あ、切れた。
Oh.
苦手なのよね。恋愛。
Ooh, okay.
まあ、
Interesting. Oh. I didn't think we were gonna get this vibe from her, huh?
もう無理。
Starving, bro. I just saw
ハ
you.
ンバーガー食べ
Yeah.
てなかった？
You waited in one bite.
また。
そうだ、今度はポテトもか。
Are you gonna call the number?
声の可愛い女の子だったら、俺に会ってみて。
Gotcha.
ねえ、無視？
Why does that make her feel the way she is?
はいはい。
Who's she say coming to?
あ、すみません。先ほどって。
山田？私、茜。
Mm.
あかねさん？
ブシ。
大丈夫ですか？
Are we gonna get a home visit? Help with the sickness?
でも昼間も。
なんか夜勤の人が連絡つかないみたいでさ。
She needs the
それ
money.
で急に呼ばれちゃって。電話だとちょっと声低い。
Mm.
なんでもない。
You're not gonna answer why you called earlier?
文化祭に来てた人。
Yes.
よくわかりましたね。
Because of the name.
確か
Yeah.
呼んでたから。どんな人？
マスターですか？
うん。その茜さんって人。
And now we'll be able to see if he actually can give a proper thing about her. If he's just gonna be like, oh, she's normal.
私の元彼だよ。
And then it'll really show off. Look at all the stuff that comes into his mind, right? And it shows up how observant he really is of the person. Because he wasn't able to express this to Runa about how this other girl is, right?
わからないです。
もしかして好きなの？
Bold question to ask there.
夜勤のやつにつかないし、俺一人じゃ回しきれないからさ。
バックレ常習犯の人、いい加減クビにしませんか？
No. Okay, we're good.
山田がいるの不思議。
What do you
茜がどう
see?
したいのか全然言ってくれないじゃん。
Hmm. Does she really not know, or is she just lying to herself? Oh, that was really cool. I love that transition.
今になってちょっとだけ。
ごめん、あかね。
後悔してることならある。
Regrets of what is the question?
風？じゃあ
Oh, we're gonna get it, aren't we? Where it's happening.
そっか。
Yeah. Take the initiative, brother. You know what to
お
do.
大事にね。
I wasn't even thinking about that. They showed signs of being sick and that she had to continuously overwork herself. Aww. Using everything to support her weight. Just for a little water. Why are they animating it like
痛す
that?
ぎて水が飲めない。
Oh, that's really bad.
薬飲まないと。昨日
How are you gonna eat something? You can't even get liquid down. Dead.
休憩しんどい
No, do not go out. I know you think no.
金ばらまくそうだ自転車だ
No, you can't even stand straight. This girl's a mess. Yo. And down she goes.
自転車無理だ
Yeah.
全然無理
Yeah. You're just realizing that now you couldn't even walk.
っていうか手前でよくないかなんで気づかなかったの
I didn't think about that
手
either.
前があるじゃん
She can't get up though. Looks like somebody's gotta come carry you. Our savior has arrived.
なんだろう山田みたいなのが見えるでも私の家にいるわけないよな
Why would he be here?
聞こえますか？
夢やだな
Ah,
ついに夢にまで現れるとか
it's getting bad, isn't it? Always in the thoughts.
勝手に都合のいい夢を見て
The end scene is like always so unrelated to what just happened though, so I'm expecting that. Yeah, okay. Of course. Why?
私に止まれー夜の蝶前田桃子今夜こそ運命の王子様捕まえ
All gone. Momo might be more of a disaster than Akane's been. Momo's a real disaster.
これおかわり陣強めで
Oh, that's why she messed
ない
up.
な
So with this episode, I think we went a couple routes that could be considered very like typical or very, I don't know if like tropey is the right word, but like, you know, they happen often within the genre, especially, which sometimes can be looked at as a bad thing, right? Because then they become predictable or they become understanding, which this was, and this isn't a show that's trying to make you think overly and be like, what the fuck just happened? Or, you know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be pretty straightforward and you're supposed to understand what's going on. You're just supposed to enjoy the characters, their personalities and things and fall for them through that way and gain a bond towards their relationship. And I'm not typically one who puts up a fight or has an issue with the way that things are like this are kind of done. As I'm just here to kind of enjoy it. And if it's done maybe in some sort of way that's slightly altered to the way I've seen it before, that's good enough to get a passing grade by me, right? Like I don't need them to go a whole complete different route, but it also has to make sense within the story and it has to actually do something for the progression of the relationship and stuff, or else it becomes kind of like, why did we even bother doing that, right? Typically they are led by something like that. I think the two that we went over this episode, one, the being sick and then Yamada coming to like kind of save and probably nurse her back to health type of thing, or just be her savior in some sort of way. And the two, other girl that Yamada goes to school with, seemingly having an interest in him and then getting jealous of who Akane might be in his relationship to her, while on the flip side, Akane also feeling possibly the same way about wondering who this girl is and why he's maybe so closed and reserved about her and won't want to reveal any info, right? I think the first one with the rivalry thing that we're going to have to talk about a bit hasn't been set up enough for me to really give my opinions and takes on that if it's done in a way that would bother me. The second one, the being sick and everything else that happened with Yamada showing up at just the right time and all that, I think it was done well enough that I have zero issue with it and I don't take any sort of problem with it. I think setting up the cult throughout the entire episode was something that worked, and the way that they displayed it, it was pretty brutal, I would say, in comparison to how you see a lot of other things with cults coming about. Akane being able to not walk, really, not being able to really even drink or get any liquid down, which is something absolutely crazy to think about, and her kind of like hallucinating in a way or like not being able to think straight and everything else that's going on, right? It's a pretty brutal way for them to depict what's going on with her, and it seems a little bit more than just a cold to me. It seems probably a lot worse. If it actually is, I don't know. It could just be the way that they're doing it. Also, the way that they made her sneeze like over and over felt more like a real one instead of like your cutesy, like usual one that you would expect them to have, right? It sounds like what somebody who was on a cold would probably have, right? But I think it makes a lot of sense with the constant thinking of maybe how the other person views them, or if it's okay if you view this person this way, or if it's okay to like kind of take this step, or like what exactly is going on between the two, and kind of coming to terms with yourself and maybe what you want, and maybe the things that you're trying to face in that sense. And Yamada specifically thinking about Akane and kind of like realizing that she has all these other sides, such as a caring side, but she's also kind of goofy and clumsy and all this other stuff that goes on, right? Like she has multiple sides to her, and him actually being able to think about that in his head, but not being able to form that or form what it really means to him in any sort of way, maybe gets an answer himself here after realizing that he went out of his way to go check on her and make sure that she was okay, or go in his area, or her area at least, to make sure that she's doing fine after finding out that she has a cold. Now this could have been completely reversed, and it literally could just be as simple as Runa was like, Yamada, you have to go check on her on your way home, and that's the only reason why he came over here. And this could be nothing on his own will, of like going out of his own way, right? But I don't necessarily have an issue at all with the way that they kind of approach that and the way that they went about it. I hope we do get to see some more of that, exactly what kind of went down, or what's going on with her having a cold and everything else, and having him maybe stay there and kind of nursing her in a way, right? Like I would hope that we don't skip over that, and that is something that's going to occur throughout next episode, and we're going to be able to see that, because that would kind of suck if they just skip over it and they're like, oh yeah, this was cool when this happened before, right? Because it seems like we're doing some skips, and maybe that is intentional within the story just because you want to progress time over a little bit. But even from what happened at the festival till now, Akane being like, I haven't really seen you at all, Yamada, and recently. So what exactly is that next step that they're going to take? I hope that they don't skip over it. Anyways, the thing regarding the girl with us going to school with, and the rivalry thing that might occur as a result of it, I wonder, that could be a very typical route that we had, two girls kind of face off in that sort of way, and you can use it in a game setting to make it seem a bit more likely and make a lot of sense, because something could happen with not being in the guild, or something, maybe if there's a PvP type thing and going against Akane in game type of thing, while it is also like that in a battle in real life, right, begins to make you suspect maybe exactly what the situation between them is. I am rather curious the way that they take it. I think they made it pretty apparent that this girl has feelings in some sort of way for Yamada. And it might not necessarily be romantically. It might just be a situation where she's not very close with anybody, and he's somebody that she is close with, so she feels some sort of special connection or bond, and she has a jealousy thing similar to what happened with Runa, and now she's a little nervous that she's going to lose somebody that's close to her, and that he has such a close relationship with somebody else, even though you don't think that he thinks of romance in any sort of way, right? Like it could be something like that, and then it gets on your mind about that, and you just want to know more about him or be around him, which ultimately could develop some sort of feelings. And even if she does have them now, being jealous in a sort of way and wondering and wanting to know more about him or his other relationships, that you can maybe feel more secure in who you are and understand if it's okay for you to even be around, if this other girl's going to have a problem with you around, and it's going to create more problems, right? Like the direction that they take this could be interesting, and we don't know exactly, I guess, her inner thoughts and how she feels, but she does seem to be jealous, or maybe not jealous, but she does seem to have some sort of feelings for him based on the kind of subtle cues that they've been giving us, which is complete opposite from actually what I thought literally when we were introduced to her and we saw her last week. I didn't think that she was going to be like this, so I'm curious why we went this route and what exactly it does to progress the story and the plot a little bit. The Runa thing with her giving Akane Yamada's number just so that he can call was interesting too, regarding the fact that Runa literally brought up how she asked about this new girl and Yamada didn't have anything to say. And then we see the same kind of question being posed by her towards Yamada, like, what is this girl Akane? Like, can you, tell me a little about her? What is she like, type of thing? And Yamada not being able to sum it up, but us being able to see in his mind, he has a lot of different images and thoughts on her and can reflect on a lot of good and bad, all those situations regarding her. So it makes me also concerned, or just curious, if he had a similar thing with this new girl, if he also had something like that and he just couldn't form it into words because maybe that's something that he's not good at, or if he never had this and it's just showing us he specifically had all these things for her and he just can't sum her up into one little thing or explain her without having to kind of go into a bit more detail, or things that he literally wouldn't do because he's not very vocal and doesn't speak, which can be a sign of him becoming a bit more accepting and understanding about everything that's going on. And I think Akane's slowly getting there too. She fully understands where her mind's at. She still doesn't want to admit it seems like, but literally like the little things of her just getting happy about hearing his voice, or the tone of his voice while through a phone, or her looking through the call log and seeing somebody besides Momo on there, right? Like the differences. Lastly, I want to touch on just the idea of Akane bringing up about her possibly having regrets. I think, and that was regarding to her last relationship that she had, or wondering if she does, or maybe something that she does regret regarding it. I don't know if she means that in a way that she regrets like not trying certain things enough, or if she regrets not putting herself in certain situations or going out of her way to do certain things. Like if she regrets kind of the actions and approaches that she took, and understanding that if she wants to get back into something, she needs to kind of fundamentally figure out those problems that she was having and put those into action here to kind of allow a future relationship or something future that she's trying to form here to be more successful. The simple, like, taking the losses that you have or taking the bad experiences or the defeats and just kind of applying all the knowledge and things that you gain from those experiences in different situations and apply that into something new and use it to better yourself and have a better understanding going into something fresh for the next time, right? I don't know. I would love to see a bit more. It was nice to see kind of some more POV from her, I guess, and Akane's perspective about exactly how she feels and what was going on. And I like the way that they portrayed the things regarding the sickness and all that other stuff. And I'm interested just to see the route that they go. I pray they don't skip it next week and we kind of can see that. It'll be a bit unfortunate if they do, but it is what it is if they do. Things seem to be going well though, and it seems like we are building up towards that episode 12 or 13, whatever this one's going to have, finale of confession and everything that goes along in typical rom-com style, and I'm still feeling that after this episode. So I believe that's where we're going to end up going. That's going to be all for me. I'm excited to see what comes next though. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it all, hit the like and subscribe. Do mean a lot to me. Feel free to check out the other videos on the channel and leave any comments about this episode or this series. I will be back next week for episode 10 though. You guys have a good one. See ya.